Well, I'm back. I washed off. Golden Grace here. I washed off. Took a bath. Put some Dettol in the water. Everybody knows Dettol, knows Dettol. You know Dettol. I put some Dettol in the water. Yep. And I took a couple of Panadol. Panadol for pain because I really did hit my backside. Oh, yes. And I washed out my underwear as my mom taught me. You know, you never put your underwear in the wash. You always wash your underwear separately and hang them up. You see? Raphael is closing in. Cyclone Raphael is closing in. You see it? So I'm all washed up. I'm a little in pain. But I said to you guys, I was going to go over my... Hey! How are you? Good. Of course, somebody's coming to interrupt me right now. I'm good, thank you. Yes. I know, it's coming. I see it coming. Excuse me, Mr. Mills. Yeah. So, okay. Now, let's go over this receipt. As I told you, I went to Super Value, Fresh Foods, Super Value, 144 Constant Spring Road in Kingston here. Okay. $49,867.28. Anyway. All right. So, what's really crazy on this bill is, well, the water, we know we're going to pay for water. Bread, sliced bread, it's $535 a loaf. I think the thing that got me the most was, we know Anchor butter. I think Anchor butter comes in from, where does Anchor butter come in from? Is it Sweden or Norway? $1,380. That's the one that would be equivalent to 4 sticks of butter, the big one, the Anchor butter. That's kind of costly here. What else is costly here? Well, vegetable oil, $657. The cock soup mix, the chicken soup mix, the potato chips I like, the mayonnaise, Kraft mayonnaise, 15 ounces, $779. The coconut oil, $1,329.40. Then we have some sauce here. That's not too bad. The basmati rice, $2,209.80. I bought 2 of those. I bought bulk flour. Normally I put flour in my barrel. $157. I guess I bought, no, it says one at, whoo, I'm telling you, these batless things that come and get you, I tell you, they just bite you up. They can be wicked. Where was I? I was past the basmati rice. I was coming up to the flour. Flour can be expensive. I normally put them in the barrel. The Blue Mountain Peak coffee, which is instant coffee, $1,705. I bought some mackerel. You know what else was really expensive to me? The all-purpose Maggi seasoning, $445. $445. The Grace mackerel, $344. The Cadbury fruit bars, my granddaughter, she loves that, so I said I would bring her some. What else? Pyro spray, you know, the insect spray, $815. The best dressed chicken, you know, you got to buy a best dressed chicken, $1,910. I remember back in 2011, 2010, and I know inflation has taken over. They were $700, and now they're $1,910 for one best dressed chicken. I bought a bag of rainforest red snapper fish. Fixed that yesterday, $3,391. I don't really like buying bassa or swai fish, just like tilapia. I put them in the same category, but I think the bassa and the swai are a little bit more reasonable, $681. Bell pepper, a pack of sweet pepper, bell pepper, $1,830. Carrots, a bag of carrots per kilogram, $1,056. Scallion, $379, bulk scallion. Celery, $320 per kilogram. Onions. $446. Tomatoes, $750. Okay, Scotch bonnet, well, $150. Irish potatoes. Irish potatoes, common potatoes in the States, $2,265 for a bag. Kidney beans, okay. The Red Stripe 6-pack beer, $1,100 was cheaper than you buying a bag of Irish potatoes. I'm telling you. I had so many points and I don't have the value card. So a customer was passing and he got the value card, and so he got all my points, the points that I created and gave them to him. He was so ever so thankful. I'm telling you. Shopping here in Jamaica is very, very costly. I think it works out better if you send a barrel. Anyway, the reason why I started this channel, let me explain the reason why I started this channel. Golden Grace is shining. The reason why I started this channel is because many of us from the baby boom generation is going to be turning 65 and already have turned 65. Many of us women of color, many of us have some money saved, but not much. Many of us don't have a pension. Many of us are going to rely on Social Security. Many of us are not going to want to live with our children just for various reasons. We don't want to live with our children, and we're not going to live with our grandchildren for various reasons. So we are pretty much on our own. Many of us are not married. Many of us are single, and we're trying to forge a way to go forward to understand how we're going to navigate this whole retirement thing. So I named my channel Golden Grace is Shining, because no matter what, we're going to shine, right? We're going to make it. We're going to shine. Hear them animals? We're going to shine and we're going to make it. So I started this channel for that reason. I'm turning 65 in January, and 65 starts the golden age, the golden time of our lives. So Golden Grace is shining. We're going to keep shining. No matter what, we have to make it. Whether we decide to stay in America, whether we decide to move to Jamaica, relocate, whether we decide to move to Bali, whether we decide to move to Vietnam, whether we decide to move to all these different places that are very reasonable to live. Colombia, I visited, beautiful, beautiful. Colombia is beautiful. If you speak fluent Spanish, you might want to consider that. Or even if you don't speak fluent Spanish, you might want to consider going to one of these Spanish-speaking countries. But to live in America and survive, you can do it in Jamaica, I believe, because the food is expensive, but everything else is fairly reasonable. But when you're living in America and you're trying to make everything work, rent and electric and water and food and car payments and car insurance and life insurance, it's a lot. We do have to consider medical. Of course, medical you have to consider no matter what. We have to start getting on our Medicare at 65. You must take it. Must. It's a must. I didn't know it was a must. I thought you had a choice. It's on my lip. Anyway, so yeah, it's a lot to consider. So I wanted to start a channel so that we as women, women of color, women, white women, black women, Spanish women, Jamaican women, Asian women, you can all connect. Doesn't matter. It goes across the board. We all have to consider, where are we going to do, where are we going to go, what are we going to do, how are we going to navigate our older years of our lives. So this is the reason why I started this channel, and I hope you come along with me on the journey. Right now I'm in Jamaica. Of course, I hopefully will return to the States also and come back again, and my journey continues, getting my passport elsewhere, and Raphael is on his way. So I'm out here in the front yard, and I'm going to go back inside now. So Golden Grace signing off. Walk good. We'll catch up again soon. And this time I'm not slipping down in the gully. I've washed myself off. All right. God bless. Bye.